Okay, so I thought I'd take you up on your offer to see what this game looked like as from the perspective of the replay function. So nothing super interesting happening for a little while. I'm gonna go ahead and speed some of this up. Um, so these guys started losing pretty quickly. Um, this is pretty rough to watch, unfortunately. Got a couple flashes out the way. Um, but they started dying pretty quickly, unfortunately. Um, the Ash had a pretty rough time there. So I'm trying to get my clear out the way. Really, I have to finish first clear before I can really help anybody gank. So I'm moving about the same pace as Xin Zhao. This guy, I saw him trying to do some setup things. So I was like, oh, let me try to gank top side here in a second. I went ahead and skipped some stuff because I noticed that he was pretty far pushed out in lane. So it really was a good opportunity for me to really try to get this going for top side. So got his flash out the way. Wish we could have landed the kill, but um, unfortunately just couldn't secure the bag there. I actually hit him by proxy. I didn't know I did it at the time, but I hit him with my E there for a second. I saw the Vigar coming, so I wanted to back off and just unfortunately kind of take my loss there. But not really too much of a loss. He was level 3 as well. He had skipped a camp to try to gank me and do all this fancy stuff. He didn't really get it. The Xin Zhao didn't really get anything out of it anyways. Tahm Kench had a pretty bad trade there. To be completely honest, Tahm Kench kind of kept making bad trades the entire game. So that was pretty rough to watch for most of it. But ooh, look, Malzahar getting some pretty good trades in. He's got that Vigar has no mana. He's looking pretty good in lane. Okay, try to come see what's going on bot side. I saw out of a sliver there, the ward caught the scuttle crab earlier. So I was able to kind of see that the Xin Zhao hadn't gotten to it yet. So I went ahead and snagged it while Xin Zhao was screwing around. I normally go for my camp, but I saw that was available, so I thought I'd try to do what I could. So Xin Zhao tried to rotate down. I felt pretty confident, just because I thought that Xin Zhao was a little more pushed out than he was. He was actually pretty pushed out, and we almost killed him. We were pretty close. I kind of goofed up right there, unfortunately. I just got pretty unlucky. I got hit with the Swain. The range on that thing is obviously pretty gnarly, and he was able to finish me off after that. So I unfortunately just got kind of unlucky there. Toppin also died in that meantime. What is it? So it looks like between me, Top, and Ash. Oh yeah, we got 3 going right now. So that part kind of sucks. I just gotta take my loss and move back into farm. I'm gonna speed it up because nothing super interesting happens there for a little bit. I remember, yeah, you kind of talking about this was an interesting way to talk about the game. One thing that I need to be better about too is actually watching my own film. So I might do this a couple more times, see how it works, and Because yeah, that's kind of a chore that I need to do, is watch film. Yeah, nothing super interesting happens. I'm going to speed this up. So at this point, I think me and Zinzao, he has relatively the same amount of farm. So we're still pretty even there. I saw that the spawn was up, so yeah, I've been trying to be better about securing the contested farm first. I was able to hit level 6 off of that, so I was kind of looking for a fight. I didn't know that ward was there at the time. Luckily, I didn't screw around for too long. Another flash from topside, and then he just kind of dies. Yeah, he's old. Yeah, that was pretty unlucky. He flashed out the way and just basically Vel'Koz kited the crap out of the Vel'Koz kited the crap out of the Tahm Kench right there. So he just got a big fat laser to the face, and he just kind of died from it. Need to remember to slow it back down when interesting stuff happens. Sorry about that earlier. I think I had it on double speed earlier. The crab spawned up pretty quick because I had just killed the crab topside. The scuttle crab, got the experience from it, and was roaming earlier. What are we at now? So 64, 69. So yeah, we're still pretty even in farm. He's got, I mean, a smidgen. I think we're about the same level too. 7. Yeah, so we are the same level. Looks like what's going on here. So Malzahar came in and is pretty strong. Also, that Zinzao way overstayed. So that's pretty big. That got our team some kills. So Malzahar is 2-0. So I was able to recognize that he was honestly going to be one of our stronger guys this whole game. He was right about there. So that was really good for our teams getting that kill. That was able to put us in the game, for the first time. Teemo got a kill too. Teemo's a support, but Ashe is 2-0 already of her own volition because she's a goofball. So was kind of the start of our game, honestly. Was that fight right there. I had my ult up, so I was still looking for a fight. So I went ahead and sent it. The Ashe arrow was actually pretty handy. And I wanted to save that Teemo if I could. So I noticed that Ashe is still pretty low. And I was able to hook her just one time. And hit her with the smite. She had no health, so I just hit her with the smite and walked away. So that was super useful. That really put me in the game. So I'm 2-2 at this point. So yeah, that was a really good play on me and Teemo and even Ashe at that time. That was pretty sweet. I saw that Ashe arrow land on the Swain when we started that fight. That really, I think, kind of tipped it in our favor. I was able to hit the ult and interrupt the Caitlyn when she was trying to ult the Teemo. And then they both proceed to die bot side. I'm not sure what they were really trying to do. I think they felt too overconfident. I don't know if they ever really based after the fight. So they walked into a situation at half health already and got murdered. Yeah, that Ashe is 0 and 3. And 3. So support Ashe. Big goofball. Kind of speed this part up. This pretty slow just farming. So luckily my team was pretty responsive there. Malzahar was ganked, but that Teemo did a really good job roaming because he was pretty good. I was looking topside at that point. I was looking topside, but that Tahm Kench had made such terrible trades consistently that he just got murdered like a dummy. He'd been trying the same exact thing. He'd been trying to dive and knock the Vel'Koz up the whole time. Missed every single time. Got kited. Died. He pretty much continued to do that all game. I wouldn't have snagged that wave because I was right there, and then moved into the Herald. I saw that Xin Zhao was bot side, skirting around with the Teemo, so I went ahead and started the. I went ahead and started the Herald. So that was pretty easy. Easy objective to snag, thankfully. I saw that they were actually doing work. Between the Teemo and the Tahm Kench were actually doing work on that Veigar. He's been sucking, so yeah, that Veigar's 0 and 3. So at this point, yeah, we're pretty in the game. I saw that I think objective something was coming up pretty soon. Can't quite remember what. I remember seeing this Teemo. Yeah, he's just. Yeah, that was a little goofy. I mean, that's cool. He killed the. He was able to kill the whatchamacallit? The Swain. I saw a teleport incoming. So I went ahead. I had my ult up at this point too. So we got them off of Dragon, made it reset. I went ahead, tried to snag the free ward and the Scuttle Crab. Might as well. Got them to back off. I didn't particularly want to start it. I don't like it when laners really start Dragon. Because I have a good read on these type of things and other people don't. But he got the knock up. I was able to hit him with the ult, get him, dodged his main ability, and killed the enemy jungle. So at this point, everything was free. Even snagged the Swain. So this play was huge. Yeah, we were able to snag this dragon. This is the second dragon of the game. If I remember right. Oh, this is the third dragon. Okay, so yeah, we were able to snag an early one, then snag this guy. So that was pretty big. It was awesome to get that. That Tahm Kench is not very good. He didn't recognize that he was way overstaying, overpushing. I just moved back into my farm. Teemo was kind of backing off too. Malzahar was able to kind of split push for free, so he's able to get charged. Pretty cool. Really wasn't a whole lot I was gonna do really here. So I kind of just turned around because I saw a wave incoming. had picked that wave up. I've been trying to get a little better of picking up waves that aren't being scooped up by anybody, just because it's free money. So nothing happens for a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up. They're trying to get a gank off. Let's see what they're doing. Wanted to help. I tried to move in. I just barely missed. Saw flashing coming. I was like, okay, well. Almost snagged that Vygar there a second ago. So, team started a team fight. Malzahar was doing a little bit too much there. Yeah, I had my ult up, so I could have rotated. I wanted to get my blue buff. Should have probably rotated a little bit sooner. Went ahead and ulted. I did get a double kill out of it, so that was pretty cool. But not great. Almost an ace, you know. Almost gave their team an ace, but still. I got the double kill out of it. I think I killed the Vel'Koz too. That was a pretty fast shutdown I had received, so that was a lot of money going into my pocket. Oh, that was his first death of the game. Yeah, so I got 1,000 gold from that kill, so I was able to really take a fat item lead in there. So I snagged my second item. I'd started building Bramble Vest to go against the Xin Zhao because he heals so much off of his like third auto attack. So I went ahead and started building the Bramble Vest into whatchamacallit, the Bramble Vest into Thornmail. I had started building that kind of early. Wanted to kind of play with the team. They've been doing a little bit much. They just keep doing just a little bit more than they need to. I think this guy was typing. I have my whole chat turned off. I didn't want to engage on that really at all. I just, unfortunately, I thought I was in safe distance to be around, but in that move, but not get killed. And turns out I was not. That Xin Zhao rotated, was able to snipe me, unfortunately. So that was pretty annoying, unfortunately. Yeah, they were able to get turrets and rotate to an early Baron, which sucks. I'm still dead. Oh yeah, I'm still dead for a little bit. So I was kind of scared at this point. I was like, ooh, we had two pretty bad fights. Ashe was 0-6, 2-8 on the Tahm Kench. And I was not feeling good about this game, to be honest. Let me go ahead and speed it up because we kind of move into farm. There's no objectives up, so. I really wanted to play around the Malzahar at this point. And that's exactly what I did. Malzahar was able to snag it, and then drag was up. So that was actually pretty big right there. Because yeah, we're able to kill ADC and mid. So really, they just had to give this dragon up. So that was a huge fight from following our strong laner. So that's something I've tried to actively be better at. Is like, I saw Malzahar's our good teammate. I kind of follow him around. I know that Tahm Kench is not good, so I really leave him out of it. I was able to snag the Xin Zhao. This was pretty big. Yeah. Love killing me in the enemy jungle. That freaking Vel'Koz is so strong though. Kind of sucks. I got killed by the Vel'Koz. I thought I was going to be able to get out of there, but I was not. trying to figure out some of these hotkeys a little better for this guy. I know that I'm on 2, but so I'm just kind of dead for a little bit. Ash is, running around not doing really squat. Teemo's up though. Teemo's done a lot of damage. This right here is pretty big. Teemo has been really able to put out some good damage. Oops. Where's the freaking camera? Goofball. I died. Yeah, again, here I was really concerned. That was a pretty bad fight. I didn't have my ult up that whole fight. So I was trying to be helpful, but unfortunately it just kind of got me killed. Yeah, that wasn't great, but thankfully they don't have any objectives. So even though they killed most of the team, Teemo Shroom ended up fishing off the Vigar and just about killed the Swain. So the Swain went ahead is backing off right now. Trying to get a cheeky teleport in. He's going to try to kill this guy, but unable to do it. So again, trying to play around the Vigar. Right here, I was like, kind of already knew that he went ahead and stole my farm, but I wanted to hope. Yeah, he's a little bit up on me on farm, about 20 CS or so. Yeah, 20 on the dot. So yeah, I was a little worried at this point. I was getting kind of scared. I know that our Malzahar is strong and our Teemo's alright, but even then he's starting to go under. I'm 1 kill under, he's 1 kill under. I was getting kind of worried at this point. I was like, let me just move into farm. Try to get my money up a little bit. And I saw this Malzahar. I think he was trying to see if a wave and an enemy champ would crash into him. I've been trying to play around my strong teammate. So they're doing stuff down here. I know that a dragon's not up for just a little bit anyways. So I really do have the room to kind of roam around and play with Malzahar. Yeah, see, Tom Kench runs out and dies. I don't really want to be caught hanging out with them, to be honest. The Ash or the Tom. I really want to be hanging out with, see, we killed Vel'Koz, is just their biggest killer. So I figured pretty quickly, between me and the Mals, we have so much CC, whoever lands there would kind of die. Luckily they fell right to our trap card. Yeah, I knew that dragon was coming up pretty quick. So I was basing and trying to get items, and luckily the Malzahar had enough sense to kind of do the same. So Teemo already out there, kind of putting some vision down, which is great. So that's pretty helpful. I think Swain had really been doing a lot of work on putting vision down. So lucky them for that. I had no interest in hanging around that guy, but I knew that dragon was up pretty soon, so as much as the Ash could distract the Xin Zhao, the better. Yeah, see, dragon's up. Xin Zhao's up there screwing around with an Ash that he doesn't even kill. So that really gave us a setup that we needed to secure this dragon. So 4 dragons to 1, that was pretty big for us. Malzahar moves into it. See, this fight was ginormous for us. We got the dragon and aced their whole team. That was huge. I immediately wanted to move into Baron, because that is actually the correct move. Would have been nice too. What we could have done, killed the Baron with everybody, especially one of our leading tanks, and then we could have all pushed that. But he's a stubborn idiot, and so we're still killing Baron. He doesn't blow up the tower or anything, and is made to back off. So that was a pretty goofy. Yeah, that Tom Kench just isn't too bright. Because yeah, we could have all three secured that and pushed that, and then blown up the inhibitor probably together. Because there's strength in numbers, So he just kind of spends a lot of time. He even leashes the the enemy camp for that Vel'Koz. So yeah. But yeah, at that point, at that last fight, I was starting to feel actually pretty good about our chances. Because I noticed just some goofy playing on their part. So I think, let's see, kills wise 5-5, 7-6. So yeah, feeling pretty good about our chances at this point. And I'm trying to really play around the Vel'Koz. He's by far our strongest champ. So really, I'm trying to be wherever he is for the most part, trying to be around. So he goes to split push. What's going on here? Tahm Kench, dies again. What a surprise. Their entire team is here, so we gotta catch this. But we have a Baron buff. I got that Baron buff on. So they're not really able to push that hard. Meanwhile, Malzahar is able to push like crazy. So me and Teemo just kind of play defense for a little bit. Don't need to be very aggressive. I just need to not. I need to not die, and I need to catch the waves. Malzahar is gonna. Can't remember if he snags him a kill. Oh, he does. Look at that. Nice. Snags him a kill. Jukes the crap out of that. Ooh, Jukes. Jukes. Ooh. Oh, yeah, he kills the. Look at that. Oh, it doesn't kill him because all that healing, but he does a pretty dang good job. So, me with the rest of the team, while homie was doing that, teleport in, so I'm like, ooh, I see that teleport coming. I go ahead, CC him as much as I can, and we end up killing a Swain too. So yeah, right about that time, after that whole dragon and ace fight, I'm feeling pretty good. We were able to secure pretty much all the objectives up until this point. So we were looking really, really good. Yes. I'm trying to push this here in a second as much as I can, because the team started doing pretty well. Got Malzahar around. So yeah, I'm trying to do as much as I can. Nice. Could probably turn off the yeah, I can turn off that visibility. Nice. So you don't get more spoilers from here on. I mean, we're towards the latter half of the game, anyways. Can I still speed it up? I can still speed it up. Nice. Yeah. So I see the team fighting over here. I'm like, Malzahar's over here, so I want to be a part of it. I'm gonna help that guy as much as I can. Try to secure some of the farm if nothing important is happening. Ashe did a pretty good job, as much as she sucks. She did a pretty good job this game of shooting an arrow out, stunning somebody, and then one of us following up on it. So as useless as she was, or as a poor performance as she wasn't entirely useless, which was nice. And we're just trying to blow up inhibitors. At this point, I knew that dragon, the Elder Dragon, was about to spawn. So at this point, I wanted the entire team to rotate. And thankfully, everybody started to move into it. That Ash moved me away from the Elder Dragon. But we blew up enough of their base, had enough minions to push in. They didn't really have any of the setup that they needed to contest this. So yeah, we were able to snag that dragon and even get some kills off it. I kind of spent my ult. I was panicked ulted for that Teemo. So that was a little goofy. That our Malzahar got nuked by a Veigar. I saw that they were pushing in though. So a little bit of this is just trying to keep this Veigar from reaching his own team. I also had a good amount of magic resist that I built up throughout the game. And then the Elder Dragon just nuked the crap out of that guy. Even Tahm Kench got him another kill. Yeah. Had the team set up and ready. Yeah, there we go. That's that Elder Dragon kicking in. Just that execute is so powerful. And then Tahm Kench died for the cause and we won the game. Okay, yeah. So I was pretty jazzed after this win. We were kind of down for quite a while after this game. And we were able to just keep securing objectives. Got a couple snags, especially with that Malzahar, our strongest teammate. And yeah, able to secure the long run. Secure the game in the long run.